Hello everyone, welcome back to another Diecast review. This is a Wave review. We haven't done a Wave review in quite some time. This is Wave 9 of 2025 or 2024. This is 2024, Wave 9, by the way. So I just found this. This is so old. Yeah, so we're just finally getting to it because I just finally found one. So the ones we did not pick up was the Austin Dillon. Actually, I'll show you here. Was the Austin Dillon. I think we got all these. We didn't pick up the Suarez. I think that was it, actually. I did pick up a Noah Gragson, but I only had one, so I'm only going to keep it in the package. I got two Carson Hocevars, one for review, one for package. Or the collection, I guess. Apparently, we're getting the Chili's car, too, from this year, so that's freaking awesome. So we're going to go ahead and get this review underway. We're going to start with the number 2 and then end with Hocevar in the 77. So, the first car out of the wave, what we have again is going to be the Austin Cindric. This is the number 2 discount tire scheme. We've seen this scheme for many, many years. All the way back to the Nationwide days. It's changed a little bit over the years, obviously with the different body molds and there's a little bit of different striping and stuff. For the most part, it stayed pretty much the same. So, out of this wave again, we did not pick up a couple, but for the most of them, or the majority, we got them picked up. I looked for the chase piece. Couldn't find it. I don't think the one I have is a chase piece. I don't have a sticker or anything, and it just looks metallic. I can't really tell if it is an actual liquid color or not. I don't know if this wave has the liquid color sticker on the car, because depending on whatever factory it came from, some of them will have the liquid color sticker on the box, and some of them won't. So I don't know if I got it or not. But anyway, on to this diecast right here, the Austin Cindric. We're going to go ahead and crack this out of the box. Nothing super special. I might make a custom or two out of it. Well, I guess I can only do one. I might have an idea or two, is what I meant to say. I don't know if I'm just going to run a playoffs car. I don't know if I'm just going to make some sort of crash, or we'll cross that bridge whenever we get there. Here's a diecast out of the box. We're not going to take a super detailed look into it because, again, we've seen this paint scheme over and over and over again. But, you know, you got your discount tire all the way around. Got your discount tire on the hood there with tires.com. Got your gray and no banners because it is Authentics. That's not, you know, the winter circle. Number 2 on the roof, nothing on the deck lid. Got your updated mold back here because some of the, whatchamacallits here, some of the Mustang molds from like the Gold Series, they don't have this dent on the back. So this is the more, I guess, updated and accurate design, I guess you could say, which I'm assuming eventually they'll update all the molds to that and have them in the Authentics and in the Gold Series, but I'm not too sure. Freightliner, Menards, discount tire, got your number 2. But you got your wheels there. Goodyear, got your Ford Mustang front end, the Dark Horse. I love how this front end looks. Just one of my favorite Mustangs. I think I like it better than the Gen 6 edition, just the normal Mustang, I guess you could say. So, but the Dark Horse definitely looks a lot better. So there's that for the number 2 of Cindric. Again, not a whole lot going on. We've seen it 100 times. Not only that, but we've had so many different variants of the Authentics car as well. So, with that being said, we're going to move on to our next car, which is going to be Kyle Busch in the FICO? I think it's FICO. But this was one I picked up because I wanted to make a race version with it. I'm going to tell you how I got this. So I was in Walmart or Target, something like that. I think it was Target, actually. Or was it Walmart? I think it was Walmart. Either way, regardless. I was sitting here and I'm like, I feel like there's been some sort of crash or incident that involved the scheme, and I don't remember what it is, but I looked it up and I did find one, so I was like, I'll pick it up just for that specific race. I mean, I might as well. While it's sitting here right in front of me, I didn't pick up the Gold Series edition for this, so I figured just an Authentics would do the trick. Yeah, you know, same back packaging and everything, but just a different car. So we're going to go ahead and crack this out of the box and get a closer look. Here's a diecast out of the box, and I do like the blue and white. I like the mixture of the colors. It's got a pretty good ratio. There's a little more blue than white, and I like that a lot because it kind of complements the 8 color and all the, you know, the sponsor colors. It kind of blends in as well, so that looks really, really good. It's so weird to think, knowing it's Kyle Busch, it looks so bland because we're used to the crazy M&M's stuff, even though it's been a couple years already. I don't know, it's just every Kyle Busch scheme, it just feels like not real. It doesn't feel, I don't know, it feels like you're in some sort of like fantasy on a world where it's like, oh yeah, Kyle Busch is in the 8 now. I still can't get over him not being in the 18. It's weird. I don't like it. I've never liked it. It's odd. I don't know, but I know a lot of people don't like him being in the 8 either, but I couldn't really care less about that, to be honest. Got FICO, myfico.com. Got the number 8, myfico.com once again. FICO, once again on the deck lid. Imagine that. On the back end, we got Camaro, which I guess they're no longer Camaros, even though they are Camaros. Chevy just revealed their brand new, air quotes, brand new body for the next season. It's still a Camaro. They just call it Chevrolet now, and there's a couple differences, but it's pretty much a Camaro. I mean, it's just an upgraded Camaro is all it is. I don't know, I got Lacuma, Camaro, number 8, FICO there once again. Got Global Industrial, myfico.com. FICO, nice and big on the side. Cheddar's, Lenovo, got the number 8 there. Rowdy on the name banner. Got some B-Post contingencies, which is Chevy, Lucas Oil, Sherman-Williams, PTC, I think. Ooh, is that Comedic, maybe? And then I can't tell what that is on the bottom there. Got the number 8. Goodyear tires. You got your Cup Series logo there. Ooh, the decaling's a little off on the front bumper, which, I mean, I don't care a whole lot, but you can definitely tell that it's not in the right spot. You can see how much it missed that actual indentation for the decal there. That's a little unfortunate. And it's the exact same over here as well. That's rough. I'm going to see if the other Camaros like that. But yeah, so that's pretty much it for this paint scheme here. Again, it's not a bad scheme. I do like it. It wouldn't be in my top paint schemes of the year by any means. Not even for Kyle Busch. Kyle Busch just has some pretty good paint schemes with the number 8 car, but this one just isn't really one of them. But I do like the scheme regardless, so I'm not hating on it, but there's definitely better ones to pick from. So with that being said, let's go ahead and move on to our next car. It is going to be Christopher Bell on the number 20 DeWalt paint scheme. No reflective numbers on the side because it is just your standard Authentics. So I got the Christopher Bell paint scheme here. I'm pretty sure there's plenty of race wins or a race versions car I can make with this one. I know he's already got a couple race wins made from this paint scheme, or they're going to be made. So we'll have to kind of look at that after everything gets produced, maybe sometime next year, and kind of go from there. But regardless, we're going to get this out of the box and see what this paint scheme has in store, because I have not reviewed this yet. I haven't reviewed the standard scheme. I haven't reviewed any of the race wins, nothing. So it's the first time we're taking a look at this car. Here's a diecast out of the box, and straight away I'm noticing a couple odd things. So right here on this quarter panel, I was like, oh, that's either a decal effect or just, that's how it's supposed to be. So I go on this side, and it's not supposed to be have that line in it. So that's weird. That's kind of odd. And the first thing I really noticed was this right here got a big old paint chip, and that is fresh out of the box. I haven't dropped it, nothing. There's a big paint chip there, and this decal is completely cracked on the side, so don't know how that happened. That's fun. We love getting damaged cars straight out of the box. Luckily, if this is going to be turned into a race version or a race win of some kind, those are easily fixable. And if not, I can just strip the whole car anyway, and it not be a big deal whatsoever. I got DeWalt right there on the hood. We got your hood louvers as well. No banners or anything. 20 guaranteed tough right there on the roof. DeWalt on the deck lid. DeWalt once again on the rear. Mobile 1 Toyota. Oh, there's another paint chip. Look at that right on the 20. I don't know how you can have paint chips before you even get it out of the box. And it's not like it's pre-owned. It's not like you got the gold series and you bought it off of eBay, but it has chips in it because somebody already messed around with it. But that's straight out of the package, right from the store. So not sure how that happens. Good old Lionel quality sometimes has never fails to let us down. You got Yahoo right there. Interstate batteries, got Christopher Bell before all the race wins. Toyota, I can't tell. Oh, there is nothing there. It's just another blotch. That's awesome. So Toyota and Joe Gibbs Racing. DeWalt right there could have been a little bigger, but hey, it is what it is. Ream, don't know what that one is. Sport Clips, DN, Mac Tools, Simons, Sherman-Williams, Lincoln Welders, Mobile 1. Got your 20 there. Again, no reflective number. Goodyear tires, and the NASCAR Cup Series logo. Got your Toyota front end, if I can get a good focus on it. Maybe not. Maybe. Man, I got some paint chip. Look at that. I got paint chips coming off of me already. There's a bunch of bubbles going on here. It's, oh my God. Can I, like, have a clean look at this front bumper, please? That'd be amazing. Why is that not doing that? I guess it would also help if my camera was cleaned, but, hey, you know, it is what it is. But there you go. There's your Camaro. Camaro, yeah. That's Camaro, everybody. Camry front end. Dude, remember when I used to call them Camaries forever ago? Because I kept mixing Camaro and Camry. Anyway, that, God, if you remember that, you're OG for sure. Anyway, the Camry front end, I've never liked the front ends of the Camrys. I don't, man. Especially as a race car, I don't like it. I don't get the hype of it. I don't know. If you black it out like that in the front, it kind of covers it a little bit, but regardless, I cannot stand the headlights. Now, the shape of it itself is not bad. It's just the way the headlights look, they're ugly, and I can't stand them whatsoever. So that being said, we're going to move on to a much better looking body from the Ford group, which is going to be Joey Logano's 2024 Pennzoil scheme. We've actually already seen this car a million times over, way back when in the Allmendinger days when he was driving this right here. Sam Horse Jr. driving that as well. This has been around for a very long time. Obviously, it's a little different because they don't have the Penske scallops anymore, but regardless, your plain Jane yellow scheme with the red, it's never going to leave. It's always going to be here. I do like this year's, though, where it has the stripe on the top. I think it looks a lot better. Even though it's a slight change, I think it made a big difference. Just like the discount tire scheme, we've seen it 100 times, so we're not going to do a super in-depth detail review, but we're going to kind of skim over it and see what we got regardless. Here's the diecast out of the package. Of course, something we've already seen. So you got Pennzoil all over the car. You got your classic red and yellow, mainly yellow and red, but regardless, you got your 22 on the roof. Cap Gemini there. Got your... Ooh, that's super off. Is there... Yeah, that's off center. Oh, and we got a freaking spoiler dent. That's crazy. Look at that. The mold is damaged right here. That's fun. Do we have any other mistakes while we're here? Not seeing anything. Everything looks pretty proportionate. Everything looks to be where it's supposed to. So yeah, we only got this little scuff right here, which is not even a scuff, it's the freaking mold. And it's painted too, so it's not dented because of what happened after. It was wrapped like this because there would have been a paint chip of some sort sitting there. With how easily these cars chip, there's no doubt in my mind that that would have been a scuffle of some kind there, but that's just how it was wrapped. I guess it was already, maybe it wasn't cooled down all the way whenever they started moving it around, but I don't know. Regardless, same paint scheme, you know, same thing we've already done. I actually made the 2023 Bristol race version that took them out of the playoffs. I just got done with that one. Lo and behold, same paint scheme, just different front end, really. But that being said, we're going to move on to our next car. We've only got 2 more left, so we'll see what's in store. Next up in line to be reviewed is John Hunter Nemechek in the Dollar Tree paint scheme. This is a first for the channel. I don't think this is an exclusive, but I definitely have not reviewed this car until right now. So the first thing that I really even noticed it's got Reese's on the hood. So, and yeah, it's Reese's, not Reese's. It's Reese's, and I'm going to explain that here later because I'm going to prove you wrong. Anyway, it kind of gives off like a wintry, like mint vibe because it's got the light colors, like the minty green on there with the white background. It's kind of like, I don't know, I don't want to say winter-ish, but it's just, I don't know, it's a weird, it's almost like if you put like dental floss, like a dental floss brand on the car, it'd make more sense than Dollar Tree. But I don't know, I kind of get that vibe from it, but it's not a bad car regardless. Here's the diecast out of the package. Now, before we continue, I'm going to settle the whole Reese's debacle here. Here's why I'm right and you're wrong if you'd say Reese's, okay? So, it's Reese's, obviously, and here's why. I got two things to back up my case. The freaking cereal commercial says Reese's Puffs, right? Reese's, they say that. The official commercial says that. And the Reese's Pieces. Some people, oh my God, this makes me so mad. Some people change the word pieces because of Reese's, and they say it Reese's, and then they turn pieces into PCs, and they're wrong. And they mean that. That's not a joke. They mean PCs instead of pieces because they're pieces of Reese's. They're little small peanut butter circles. They are pieces of Reese's. I don't know why people can't comprehend that, but it's Reese's Pieces, dude. You can't go any other route. Sorry, that bothers me. People freaking think that, dude. As a big guy, I've been a big guy for quite a while, right? I'm a Reese's connoisseur, all right? I know what I'm talking about here. Anyway, got Dollar Tree on the roof there. Or, I mean, yeah, technically, but on the hood is what I meant to say. On the hood, we got, oh God. Oh, God. John Nemechek shot in Detroit. Dude, what happened? He went down the wrong avenue. Oh, my God. Look at that. That thing got obliterated. Yeah, we love that. We love damaged cars. Heck yeah, that's what we're talking about. Anyway, I don't know. Dollar Tree on the freaking hood there. Dollar Tree on the roof. And we got not so great paint job on the white there. Haven't seen that in a while. Dollar Tree right there on the deck lid. It's a little crooked. But yeah, that's, oh my God, there's another chip here. Dude, that was also freaking, look at that. The black is coming off as we're speaking of this spoiler back here because it's also bent slightly. God dang, man. Anyway, Legacy Motor Club there. Mobile 1, Dollar Tree, Toyota, 42. Energizer, Dollar Tree down the side. Smithfield, Nemechek, Toyota, Legacy Motor Club. I don't know what that one says there, or that one. PB, Pi Barker, that thing there. Safety Clean, Gear Wrench, Sim, or SEM, Mobile 1. Got your rocker box painted down here. Got the 42 with these little, almost like mountainous designs there. Got the, you got the 42 that overlaps the Cup Series logo. That's how you know the number's too far forward. We're overlapping freaking decals now. You got the Goodyear and Goodyear tires there. Sunoco on the front end. Then we got the the destroyed Camry front end here. Looks like a race version already. I don't know if there is a wreck or a good race version that can come from this specific paint scheme. Definitely got some research to do for sure. But regardless, it's not a bad scheme. I like it pretty well. I like the light on light. A lot of people don't like light on light, and I normally don't. But this is light enough, but still dark enough to where it can still stand out. And it's hard to do that, so they did it pretty decently. Not bad at all. So for this one, we got one more left. So we're going to get that one taken care of. And I think I got a project for this one, but I don't really know. We're going to have to find out. I'm sure I can find something. So we got right here old Carson Hocevar. I'm really starting to like Hocevar. I like the ones that have personality, and that's what I really liked about Noah Gragson. When he was in the Xfinity series, he not only was doing really good, but he had that personality to him. I liked it a lot. Same reason why I like Junior. He had that personality. Bowman don't have as much as a personality as Hocevar, Gragson, or Junior, but he's still kind of up there with him, so I like him a lot for that as well. That's the one thing I don't like about Elliott. Most popular driver, by the way, has no personality. I hate to say it because I like Elliott. I mean, to an extent. But he's got no personality, man. He's bland all the time. For the most popular driver, you think he'd have a little bit better attitude than that. But I don't know, man. I'm just here. But anyway, I like Hocevar a lot. Same thing with Gragson. They both got some really cool, they got like the cool guy vibe to them. They've got like the cool kids club type thing going on where they're popular. A lot of people like them. Not a whole lot of people don't like them, but if they don't like them, that's because, they kind of been roughed up by them, and that's cool. I like that whole personality. Like, I'll be friendly, I'll be cool, I'll be funny, but I'll rough you up on the track, and I'm not afraid to do it. And Hocevar is a prime example of that, especially right now. So I did manage to get 2 of these. I got one hanging up on the wall, and we got the Chili's car coming soon. Lionel just posted a, a picture of the promo, or not promo. What is it called? Prototype. That's what we're talking about. It's got the prototype picture, it's got 124 and 164, so I cannot wait for that 164 to come out. So with that being said, we'll crack this one out of the box and take a look at the Delaware Life paint scheme. Here's Diecast out of the box. We got a nice little paint scheme here. We've actually seen this paint scheme before, but it wasn't Hocevar. It was, oh my god, who was it? I don't remember. But I think there was also a Diecast. I don't know if it was made of that, but I know there was another one made of, was it 2023 or 2022? I don't remember, but we've had Spire Motorsports paint schemes before, just different drivers. I don't know if this one was made in the Gold Series. Like, not Hocevar, but just in general. I know there was one, I got it somewhere, I don't remember who it was. And I really should, I can't. Hold on, I'm going to find that car, hold on. Okay, I found it. It was Josh Bilicki, that's who. Because I guess they made a Hocevar car of this last year. I had no idea, so I missed out on it, which is unfortunate. I don't know, but I got to try to find that Hocevar car. So in 2022, we had Josh Bilicki. 2023, we had Ty Dillon. 2024, we had Hocevar with the Ziegler car. And then we get another Hocevar car in 2025, which is the Chili's car. So that's going to be fun to get. I'm definitely going to have to try to find that Hocevar from last year. That'll be hard to find. But either way, we're going to take a look at this one right here. Got the Delaware Life. I'm pretty sure, I feel like I've seen this car before. Maybe they did make it. I don't know. I'm going to have to look into it. But yeah, here's the Hocevar Here's the Hocevar edition. Here's the Hocevar car edition of Jesus Delaware Life right there. You got the nice am I thinking of McDowell? I don't know, dude. Too many freaking Spire cars going around right now. We normally don't see them, and we've been seeing them recently, so it kind of threw me off a little bit. Anyway, Delaware Life got the 77 Group 1001, I think, or no, yeah, Group 1001, something, I don't know. Delaware Life once again, got Camaro. I can't speak. Got the rookie stripes. Ziegler there. Premier Security. Delaware Life, whatever that one is there. It's got a little speck on it. Respect something there. Carson Hocevar. Got your B-Post, Chevy, Miller. Oh, God, I can't read. Muto, something like that. I got the 77 Hocevar. Hocevar's getting cars made. I like it. I like it a lot. Again, I keep thinking about the Chili's car. I didn't even know it was getting made. Yeah, it's going to be cool. Anyway, sorry, I keep thinking about Hocevar. You got the Cup Series logo there. Goodyear tires. Rookie of the Year contender. Ooh, they done my boy dirty on the nose, huh? I can already tell. That's been all kinds of effed up. We're going to see, though. Oh, yeah, oh my God, dude. She is brutally damaged. Oh, that's, God, it's so hard to see, too. You can't really, but you can see it's so down. Oh my God, dude. Jesus Christ, that's, oh, hey, you guys, how's it going? No, really, like, that's bad. that's bad. Oh, God. I'm not even going to look at that. Put a bag over it or something. Jesus. Anyway, that's the Hocevar car. Hopefully, I kept the better quality one in the package because I didn't look. I just took one out and rolled with it. So we're going to see how that goes. Anyway, yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it for this wave review. Not a whole lot interesting to look at. Not a whole lot of exclusives. But regardless, we're going to go ahead and get a little wrap up and get an outro going. So here's what we got for the day. Not a full wave, but I mean, it's close enough. I'm going to try to find some projects to get these cars made with. Some of them I already know what I'm going to do. Some of them I don't. So stick around. We'll have some customs here made fairly soon. But that being said, that'll be all for this wave review. So thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next video.
I might just pour myself another drink. I might just wash it down with your memories. I might just head south out of Tennessee, make a song about the way that you treated me.